What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Shiggy. As usual, you already know what it is. So I have some noodles. I just thought to make this video while just sitting here and enjoy my noodles that are still hot. They're really hot. I just got them out. But anyways, I'm here to do a really quick, cool video that I think needs to exist on the internet, but I noticed a lot of people don't have videos like this. But throughout this whole process, guys, we're gonna be touching on mental stuff. I'm very big on mental learning slash, you know, keeping the brain moving, the juices. I think that is where the artisticness is, the emotions, the feeling. I think we need to touch on that a lot more. I think we need to touch on that a lot more than just going out and shooting and stuff, because I feel like for me, my biggest growth came from all those things. So with that being said, welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Shingy. I'm a photographer based in Toronto, Canada. But yeah, you know, I'm sick with it. No man, them do like this is literally how I am. But anyways, any whoosies. Ooh, this looks so good. This looks so good. This looks so good. Okay, so let's touch on this. How to become a better photographer. How did I learn? So these are, guys, I want you guys to take this in. These are not set in stone. These are not the biggest guide to be like, if you do this, you're gonna become great. But this is how I learned to be a better photographer. This is the steps that I took in order to be who I am. And I consider myself a really good photographer. And all the people that I learned, like the big guys that taught me stuff, they taught me all these things. And this is not coming from an arrogant standpoint. This goes into the first point that we're actually gonna talk about. Be confident. Be confident. Own your craft. It's very important that you own your craft. Own your craft. You're a creator, okay? You're a creator. You make something. You make photos out of nothing. You are great. You're important. Your art is important. Therefore, you gotta think that you're important as well. So therefore, with that being said, that goes to say, be confident. Be confident. Own your shit. Manifest your progress, manifest everything. Take time to literally sit there and be like, wow, like I'm great. Because once you set your mind to be like, yo, I'm incredible, then you will put yourself to that level with the people that are actually incredible. So it's very important that you start setting your mind up for greatness. In order to be great, you need to set your mind up for greatness. That means do not consider yourself just a doo-doo photographer or a photographer that is not great, that is not recognized yet. We're gonna start using words like yet, and we're gonna use words like I am great, I am good, and all those things, because they build your confidence and they build your ability as your inner core artist gets those juices, those, you know, he feels good, he feels like, yes, I'm doing something great. But it starts with you. Be confident, be secure with yourself, be real with yourself, be true to yourself. Those are really important. Self-awareness is a crazy important key to this, okay? So you gotta be self-aware, you gotta be in tune with yourself, and you be in tune with your one's body, all that type of stuff. That is the first key. These are not in any order, by the way, guys. Second key, do not focus on the gear. The gear does not matter. Gear is gear. A camera is a camera. I've actually taken most of my most incredible work on the cheapest gear. My first camera ever was the Canon T3, and I'm gonna show you guys a couple photos that I've done with the Canon T3. This is the work that they featured mainly on their salon page and everything, really. So it goes to show that you don't need an RB67 in order to get that close focusing. You can get a really tight lens in order to get that. You don't need an RB67. You don't need a you know, like a Canon Mark IV or, you know, like the craziest medium format camera. That's not gonna help you, my friend. It's not going to help you. I've done incredible work with the point and shoot. I've done a lot of work, and I'm not just speaking from my standpoint. I could only speak from my standpoint, but there's also other photographers who are so amazing, and they are amazing with anything. You can give them a medium format camera, they will get the results. If you give them an SLR, if you give them this camera, they'll get the results. They'll get results with anything. But that is because the gear does not matter, guys. It doesn't matter. This goes into my next point that says throw the rules away. So rules, when I say throw the rules away, doesn't mean do not learn the rules. So for example, let's talk about rule of thirds. These are not set in stone. And guys, rules, they disable you. They make you not be able to think. So do not focus too much on rules. If you've been following this channel, you know I don't know a shit ton of things about photography. I don't know a lot of things, but I do not, like, I know rule of thirds, I know a bunch of other stuff, but the thing is, like, I keep those at the back of my mind. They do not dictate the work that I'm producing. What is in my mind is what I'm producing. So it's very, very important that you're able to take those rules, learn them, but do not put them in your forefront of your brain. Do not put them in the front lines to be, you know, the initial attack, because once you do that, you will disable yourself. Do not forget, photography is an art. Photography is an art. Okay, it is an art, so it goes by feel, by mental. So photography is an art first. It's an art form. I find that a lot of people that I speak to, they're so stuck on gear. They're so stuck on, oh, like, is this supposed to be like this many seconds, or when you hit the shutter, how many minutes is it supposed to be? They tell me all these terms that I do not know, but it's so weird because they aspire to have similar work than me, but I do not know 90% of those things that they're talking about, because I'm like, what the hell's, what are you talking about? I don't know what, like blah blah blah, like, I don't know, man. I just know how to meter. Okay, I want to take this photo, I meter for this, I want deeper shadows. That's how I think. I want shadows. Okay, so shadows, how do you get shadows? If you want shadows, underexposed. If you want shadows to be like, okay, I want this flat so that I could put these in post, and then maybe I could add the shadows. I feel like people should think more like that. And again, these are all my opinion, guys. This is my opinions. I know those are getting cold, so I gotta wrap this up quick. Gotta really do not be afraid to think outside the box. Rules make you think inside the box. Rules are meant to be broken. They're not meant to be stay like this and be like this, because the greatest art has broken a lot of rules. The greatest artists have broken the most rules. Therefore, it is okay to break these rules, but just stay behind your work and love your work and what you're doing, and connect with your inner artist. Bring that out. Grab this camera, grab your favorite lens. Do not worry what lens I'm using. Grab the lens that looks great in your eyes, and then you use that and you create incredible work with that. Like, I'm changing the RB67 because I'm just like, I'm bored. I want something else. I wanna try something else. It doesn't matter if I'm switching format to format. Who are you to tell me I can't go format to format, or it's pointless? And another point, guys, is spend more time learning. Spend more time learning than applying. This ties into two of the same things that I want to talk about. When you spend more time learning, that means you're spending less time in the field. Spending less time in the fields and spending more time learning. And learning means, guys, you're looking at things, you're learning about retouching, you're learning about colors, you're sitting on your computer, you're on YouTube, you're researching things. A lot of people could agree to disagree with this, but I learn visually. Therefore, I learn from watching and seeing and being told certain things while I see it being applied. I learn a lot more with that than anything. So therefore, I really highly recommend, if you're somebody like me, that you spend more time learning. Learn about retouching, learn about colors, spend time looking at good good photos. This is very, very important. You go on your Instagram and you follow people that you aspire to be or aspire to get similar work to. It's very, very important. All I do on my Instagram, guys, I see really good work. That is all I see. And I don't follow a lot of personal people, but my Instagram is photographers with phenomenal work. That is how I've been able to learn, and I literally watch. Sometimes I might even try to imitate a certain photo. Let's say I think this photo is completely unheard of, like this photo is just so incredible, I wonder how they did it. I'll sometimes mimic that photo, so that in my brain I turn a switch on and say, this is possible. This is possible. If they can do it, maybe I could put my twist on it. Maybe I could do this, and maybe I could do that, and maybe I could do this. But it's all about telling yourself that it's possible. And once you start applying and trying to get those colors that they got, you're learning. You're learning as you're applying to be like, oh, these are good colors. Oh, they have more yellows. They have a lot more oranges and all that type of stuff, right? And this goes into another thing. Try to beat your last project. Try like 100. Don't shoot. Don't pick up your camera if you're not gonna beat your last project. So if you thought that project was good, make something better. Let your gram be dry. Stop worrying about the gram and if you're staying relevant. But because if a client comes on your page and they're like, oh, okay, there's an inconsistency of work. One time this person is good, the other time this person is bad, and the other time this person is good. He has one good picture of it. They don't want that. They want to go on a gram that they see to be like, this guy is good, because you're only presenting your best work, which means with every photo shoot, you try to do something better. Find your style. Do that again. Apply that. Consistency is key. Be consistent. Beat your last photo. Don't worry about people on your gram and you staying relevant, because you're already relevant. You're relevant. But having the best work, if this is serious to you, having the best work is more important than just taking a lot of mediocre work. And I promise you, you will see insane amount of growth if you try every time to beat your last photo. So my camera died as we were talking about that. Yeah, so it's really, really important to push yourself, guys. Push yourself to do better, and you will be better, guys. You will be better. The last thing I'm gonna touch with you guys before my noodles, look at that, there's no steam. Okay, there's no steam. Okay, there it is. We got a little bit of steam, so they're still warm. But last thing I'm gonna touch on, guys, before I start eating my noodles. Last thing, pay attention to detail. Pay attention to detail. This is very, very important. Pay attention to the littlest detail. Even if it's a wrapper on the ground when you're editing in post, take that out. When you're even on set, the littlest thing, take it out. It will save you time in post, and it will save you from creating a less of a greater image, because clients will look at all these things, which means pay attention to you cutting off limbs, pay attention to you having a fluff, pay attention to a hair that is sticking out. Those things, guys, those little details, if you pay attention to all those little details, you will make the most perfect photograph. I guarantee you, guys. Even this applies to street photographers, and this also applies to portrait photographers. If there's something, let's say there's a pylon in your street photo that is throwing off your colors, go into Photoshop, take the healing brush tool, rub all over it, make it disappear. It is fine. Post-production, it is fine. Post-processing is fine in your image to get the best image. Oh, that being said, guys, I hope this video helped. If it did, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think as other suggestions to be a better photographer. And again, guys, I'm planning other videos in the future. Tell me what you guys want. Do you guys want a Q&A, or do you guys want another video on something similar like this? Do you guys want an editing video? Comment down below. Let me know what type of videos you want, but make sure it's quarantine stuff. But again, if you guys don't let me know, then I'm just gonna make stuff that I think is good for you guys. But if you guys don't, tell me what you guys like or what you guys want to see. If you like this video, please give it a big freaking thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate you guys. Follow me on Instagram at shopbyshingy. Check out my portfolio at shopbyshingy.com. I still have to update that, by the way. And check out my merch, my brand, Way Better Co. waybetterco.com. You'll be able to get a shoot film shirt. I also have other shirts that are there if you want to see some of my photos on shirts. Totally totally go cop a graphic tee with a photo. Last but not least, if you want me to check out your work and be a part of a community that is very supportive, that likes your work and follows each other and just supports the growth of every photographer, follow and hashtag at WePhotoGods to be featured. If you're not following and if you do not hashtag, I will not repost your photo. If you're not following, I will not repost your photo. Thank you guys to everybody that supports me. You guys are so incredible. Yeah, let's get to the next milestone, which is going to be 5K, 10K, I'll say. Yes, 10K. Let's push to 10K. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Here's the subscribe button. Hover your mouse over there, click the button, and it will subscribe and the video will continue. But with that being said, guys, peace out. Check out the last video that I did. It is really, really good. I was drunk and taking photos and stuff, but yeah.